Hello friend, in this tutorial we are going to discuss about having clause. Okay, let's see. Okay, so having clause. We use having clause to specify a search condition for a group by or an aggregate. Okay, we use having clause to specify search condition. Suppose we using here p is greater than 100 like that, but we use having clause to specify search condition for a group or an aggregate means after the select result. Okay, let's see. Ha- uh, Here one more thing, it can be used with group by clause to filter rows based on filter condition. So we can use having clause with the group by clause that we have seen in previous video. You cannot use column analysis in having clause as it having is evaluated before the select clause. Okay, let's see what I am telling actually. So the order of execution is from the query from clause is executed first from part is executed first, after that where part is executed, after that group by part is executed, after that having part is executed, and after that select part is executed, after that distinct and order by order by, and then limit. This is the order of execution of SQL query of whole query. Okay, let's see. Mm. Here I have tell you right now that we can use having clause with the group by clause. Okay, because the group by clause is executed first up before the having clause, and we cannot use column analysis like suppose column 1 as uh, p of student. We cannot use this in having clause because the select clause is evaluated after the having clause, and that's it. So we use having clause to specify a search condition for a group of an or an aggregate. So here the having clause is used to filter result. Suppose uh, we fetched some result from table 1 and some condition in where clause, so we apply a having clause on the result of where clause. We apply a condition on the result fetched from where clause. That's it. Do you understand? Okay, let's see with the help of example. Okay, and the syntax is select column 1 comma some aggregate function. We can use it with the group by also. I have did it right now. Suppose column aggregate function. Here aggregate function I am just using for reference that I am telling you that we can use like this. Suppose column 2 um, from table name and group by column 1. Suppose group by column 1. Now having and followed by condition. Suppose some condition, having and condition. That's it. This is the syntax. Okay, let's see it with the help of example. So having clause calculate an aggregate function and not actual select column. So not actual on select column. We know that the select clause is executed. So having clause work on where having clause search or make condition on the data coming from where, and group by clause not on select clause or select table. That's it. So having aggregate function, suppose list all program where sum total program length is greater than 100. Okay, let's see. I'm typing here list all program where sum total program length is greater than, suppose we have a program length is greater than 400 suppose, or 500. Let's try this query. Suppose select star from program, select star from program. Okay, all these are coming here where program length column is this. Suppose arrange this in ascending order. So order by program length. Oh, let's run this only. Program length now 100, 200, 200. There are 19 record. So we can fetch greater than 400 data. Okay, let's see. We can use a where clause. We can use, okay, let's try with where clause. Okay, first we want, suppose the question, let's focus on question where sum total program length is greater than 500. So we need to calculate the sum of program length. So we are using the aggregate function in select. We can only use aggregate function here. Okay, aggregate function we can use not in order by, but we can use in where condition also. Okay, sum of program length. Suppose select sum of program length from program order by program length. Okay, let's see. It giving me error that list where list or oh sorry. So it giving me an error that the program length must appear in group by clause or in an aggregate function. So program length, this column is must we have to use in our, so we have to use this in other uh, group by clause or aggregate function. Okay, let's use one more column here, p name, and use group by order by p name, and also it giving me an error, same error. Let's see. Use program name. Okay, so we need to use here count p name or use group by class group. That's it. Let's run the query. Oh, now it's work fine. Now it's run. Okay, program name associated with some of uh, programs program length. Each program length sum is associated with each program name. Okay, so we can arrange it with the sum name, means small r upper and bottom are tower, so order by 2. So the second column from select is coming there. Yes, 200, 300, 400. Okay, so use having clause. Now we know that how to use what is the order of how we write a having clause. Okay, let's try. Select star from program group by name having something and after that order by. Okay, let's try first having clause after order by. It giving us an error. Okay, let's see. Having. Okay, having. We want sum of program length greater than 500. So having sum of program length greater than 500. Here you can see that the sum total program length is greater than 500. Okay, is it going to work? Let's see. It telling that program group by order name and error is here having. So we need to use this having clause before order by clause. Now it work fine. So the program name and the sum total only for which the where program length is greater than 500. Okay, let's make it 100 and run all the data is coming there. Okay, 200, 300, 400 and so on. Okay, so we fetch the data. So can we use column analysis with having clause? I have told you previously. Okay, let's see with the help of example. So select p name. Let's try column analysis. Suppose p name as p. So okay, let's try first like this. We cannot use because the select is executed in the execution order. Select is executed after the having clause. So let's try. Can we use column number rather than this? We know that sum of program length column is second one. Okay, let's try. Delete 2 greater than 5. Yes, we no, it check only this condition. So we need to this. Okay, let's see column analysis as sum m sum. So check sum. Can we use column analysis? No, because we know that order of execution. So we cannot use. He didn't understand what is sum. So select is executed after that after the having clause. That's it. So we need to use sum of program length here directly fully. Okay, let's see next. So, but what is having versus where? What is the difference between having and where? We know that having, okay, we know that in execution order, where execute first and in second the second having executed. First execute where and then having clause. Okay, let's see. Uh, okay, greater than 500 here run this query first. Is it going to run or not? Oh, sorry. Having. Is it did we do fine? Okay, we okay. Having work on result group data means the result fetch from where and having work on that. Where works on select column and not on result group. So where work on select column that it is selected. Okay, So suppose the query is get program name where sum total of program length is greater than 500, same query with the help of where clause. Okay. So select star from program where sum of program length is greater than 500. Group by pname rather than having clause. That's it. It's easy. Let's run the query. Oh, you can see that we cannot use aggregate function in where clause. So aggregate function are not allowed in where. So we can use where we can use column analysis here as suppose total, and let's make a total greater than 500. Is it going to work? Let's see. Total. No, as total from where column total does not exist because in execution order where execute first and after that select is executed. So we cannot use a total column analysis also here. Okay, let's see. So we need to use a where clause. We need to use a having clause. That's it. Okay, let's see how to handle a null values. So in our program table there are select star from program. In our program table there are null values. Here you can see that. So how to handle these null values? Okay, let's create one more table worker and insert some null value. Create table worker. Suppose it has a id, serial, primary key, and one name of worker is varchar is varchar 50. Department is um, varchar 50, and the salary is suppose integer. Okay, let's create a table worker. Table created successfully. Let's insert some value into it. Insert into worker name, department, and salary values. Suppose name of worker is Prathamesh, department is computer, and the salary is suppose 20,000. Next, Rahul, and department has no value. insert null comma uh, salary suppose 30,000. Insert one more. Okay, let's copy it. Rajesh, Ram, Raghav, Math, Bio, Physics. Is value inserted successfully. Let's see the values from the worker table. Select star from table. Select star from workers. Yes, we have ID, name, department, and salary, and the department has two null value. Okay, let's see how to handle this value. So select star from worker. Suppose order by department name. Department name. So bio, computer, math, physics, and null at last. So how many worker for each department? Let's count. For each department means we need to use group by department for each department because of for each department. So count star from worker group by department. Yes, but we didn't understand for which department. Okay, so let's see. So department. Now it giving me an error. What is the error? You know that use department in aggregate or group by class. So oh, we already use this department in group by class. So that's why it is not giving me an error. Bio 1, computer 1, math 1, physics 1, and null 2. So let's insert a duplicate values for all above. So the record become 2. Now let's run this query. Okay, everyone has 2, but null are full. Okay, let's see. Let's focus on null. So the function is a coalesce to handle null value. Coalesce, okay, I am writing in capital COALESCE, call SCE, call SCE, that's it. And syntax is source, comma, value, like this. So if this source is not found, then it will replace with this. If it is found, then it will replace with this. Okay, if I use here null means if null found, replace it with this. some value. Okay, let's use. So select department, use department in call sce function. Call sce function. Call sce function. First is the source, second is the value that we want to replace. Department, comma, replace with no department, means null value. Okay, let's see. Yes, at the position of no department, it will replace a no department. If it is found, then it is written bio, computer, math, physics. If it is not found, then it will replace with no department. So, and if there is a null value, then it will replace it with the no department. That's how we can handle a null values in having clause. Okay. So, so can we use a replace function in? So we have seen previously in our replace function. Let's try. We can't use, but let's try. Let's try. So select all query are same. Replace and then string null text. Okay, string is department. Inside string, if it found a null value, then it will replace with no department. Okay, let's see. Yes, oh, but it replace all the values with null and not department. Okay, okay, let's fetch department name to department. So this is not going to work here. So like that. So this is not the good case here. Okay. So that's all about having clause. Thank you for watching me. I hope you understand. Thank you.